Soccer Nation? Oda King Live coming at you again for another Pickups of the Week episode. A little bit of everything in this episode, and I'm going to be shooting downstairs for half of it, and you're going to see why in a minute. Mostly because, as you can tell, I'm starting on my girl Ruri here from Nadesco. The last figures I picked up from my source, my figure guy, they're friggin' huge. So there's literally no room in my game room right now for the four of these girls. So they're down here on the table, and I'm going to show you who I got. So I got another one of these laying down Ruris. I bought another one, a different pose off him. So I didn't really want both of the laying down styles, but you know what? He gave me a deal I couldn't resist, so I grabbed her. And then we'll shoot way over here. And this is the other Ruri that I did want. It's another pose of hers, in a crawling type stance with, more of her lingerie on. And I really liked that one, and I was glad to get her. Now, for this girl, who's got her friggin' face down here and her knees, can barely see her, no idea what she's from, but what I will tell you is she's heavy as all hell. She is heavy. I honestly can't believe I can even lift her. Her base itself is heavy too. I don't know what she's made out of, but I certainly don't want to drop her. Then, so we got Yuki here in her like 12-inch plus glory. Yuki in her bunny outfit. Super sad I don't have Haruhi and Mikuru. I'm very tempted to go on eBay and try and get them to at least have the matching three. Because as you can see down here, we got Kion's sister in the bunny outfit too. So to have sister and just Yuki, because I'm not the biggest Yuki fan, at the very least I need Haruhi. And again, she is huge and she is heavy as crap. What's interesting about her too is that her nylon leggings is actual, fabric. It's actual material. Oh my god, just hit my camera off the candle. Same with this girl. Her shorts and her shirt are actual fabric. They're not, it's not just plastic. Because, if you take a look at our girl from Nadesco here, that's just a plastic, it's nothing. So either way, that was the last set of figures he had for me. $60 for the five of them. Crazy number. As far as I'm concerned, one of probably Yuki herself is worth $60 alone, probably. Especially if she was new, probably more. So I certainly wasn't complaining. Then at GameStop, picked up a couple of those fun Five Nights at Freddy's little stuffies. I think they were on sale half off. And then has anybody else been collecting these Mario toys from McDonald's? I think they're actually pretty quality. This Yoshi is, that's a nice Yoshi toy considering it comes from McDonald's. Lately their toys have been kind of lackluster. And then of course I got Princess, still sealed, the red Koopa shell. The Piranha Plant was the one I wanted the most, and so I'm really glad I got it. And then the stars and the cubes. Really hoping to at least get Mario. There's still Mario, Luigi, and then the powered up Mario. So I'm really hoping to at least get Mario. I could live if I don't get Luigi. It's Luigi. And then, fun story. I was at one of my pawn shops the other day, and I found this. This is actually Saint Tail Volume 5. This is the rarest Saint Tail DVD. It was going for around between $80 and $100. So when I saw it, I nearly had a fit, because for the longest time, I needed that. So I checked, my pictures to make sure, it was the 5th disc that I needed, etc. So I bought it. It was $10. Super ecstatic. It was really heavy too, which was odd. So I opened it up, and amazingly enough, it has the other discs in it, which is even crazier. But disc 5 is the moneymaker. It's the expensive one. So, of course, when I get home, I go and look, and surely enough, there it is. There's disc 5 already. Right there. I already had the damn thing. I don't even remember buying it, but I must have found it on eBay at a price I couldn't refuse. So I bought it, and now I have two. So on eBay it went, and if anything, I should be able to double, triple my money. So Whatever, you win some, you lose some. Now let's take her back upstairs. Alright guys, back in the computer room, and these are the few other things I picked up on the weekend. Now, these three things here all came from the same pawn shop again. This was a different one. They had these in the discount bin. I think they were $1 each. So, Dragster for the Atari 2600 and Buck Rogers for the ColecoVision, which of course works on the Atari 2600 as well. Now, Dragster, I honestly don't know if I have this game. And I mean, when you're dealing in the $1 mark, I mean, if I have it or not, I don't really care. So, whatever. Grab it. Now, Buck Rogers, I honestly can't believe this was in the $1 mark, because these type of games, like anything, you know, with a movie tie-in, even on the 2600, are usually more expensive. So I was really surprised to see this at $1. Now, when I got home, I checked it, and I already have Buck Rogers, of course, but I have the Atari 2600 version. This is the Coleco version. So, in technicality, I actually don't have this version of Buck Rogers. So I was pretty excited about that. So I'm pretty happy that, you know, for $1, I got something that, you know, is new to the Atari 2600 collection, because it's kind of rare for me to find 2600 games that I need. Now, again, you know, same bin at this place. The Dr. Mario Game Boy box, black and white Game Boy. Now, I have the game, one or two of them, and so, you know, for me to get the box is pretty sick. So, unfortunately, as you can tell, it's a torn box and only $3.99. I think $4 for a box that's torn half is a little bit steep, but either way, so as you can tell, it's tore all the way through and then all the way down to here. I'm gonna take it apart and really line it up and then tape it up a little bit better. But for now, at $4, it wasn't bad, because I picked up the game at a different pawn shop in another day for like $1 or $2. So really, you're looking at a complete, you know, Dr. Mario for $5, which isn't bad, because it sold for, I think they had $19.99 on it, which is steep as far as I'm concerned. I mean, $10.15, okay, but now the only thing that did suck about it was that there was no insert. I mean, at the very least, they could have left me with the actual Game Boy, you know, cardboard sleeve insert that makes the box a little bit more stable, but there's the Dr. Mario I had. I fished it out to stick it in there. So it kind of sucks that that's missing. I'm going to try and pick one up from God knows where so I can stick it in there. So then, you know, because if you pile a bunch of games on top, it's going to go squish. And with the tear already, you know, you don't want that. Now, from when I was at the dollar store, they actually had these. These are the Digimon blind packs. 9 Digimon monsters in here. And Series 1 is, to my knowledge, a year or two, a couple years old. I don't know. But I actually saw Speedy Gamer do a bunch of opens on these. So, when I saw this at the freaking dollar store, of course it wasn't $1, they were $4, which as far as I'm concerned is a little steep. But considering there were probably 10 in the beginning, you know, when sold at Toys R Us or GameStop, whatever, 4's not bad. So I picked up one just for the hell of it, because, you know, I wasn't friggin' loaded, so $4 was enough. But amazingly enough, on the one I pick up, I get Gabumon or whatever, whoever he is, Agumon, sorry. So the main friggin' Digimon, you know, Tak or whatever his name is, main Digimon. So I was pretty excited that I at least got, you know, one of the main ones that I wanted. Of course, you know, you want Gatomon or whatever, the cat, but, you know, you get what you, or his, who I believe the chase is, I believe it's him evolved into his first evolve, but I can't remember. So, again, couldn't really complain. And then for the last thing I got, another pawn shop again, of course, which I can't believe I actually got this for this price, because this place has been really smart lately. And not just smart, but jacking their prices up. Like, they have Mario 3 in box for like $70. You can buy it for like $40 on eBay. So, I don't know where they're getting their prices. They used to be really good. Like, every game was like $5, and then a new guy came in and he just started putting the prices through the roof. So when I saw Lethal Enforcers 2 on the Genesis for $10, I jumped at it, because Genesis games are getting harder to come by. I don't know why. And this place still has no interest in them. They still only really have an interest in Nintendo stuff. So, and I mean, we're talking Lethal Enforcers 2 complete. The manual is crispy. The game itself is just mint. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. So I was super stoked to get that for $10. I was not complaining. And of course, it's no tax. I just throw the guy a 10 and I walk out of the store. And then last but certainly not least, an actual Super Nintendo game, which, God, I can't remember the last time I actually got a Super Nintendo game. Frantic Flea. Don't know much about it, but when you're paying $3.99 for a Super Nintendo game, you don't ask questions, you just grab it. Put out by Game Tech. So the game itself is actually pretty nice. I'm assuming that is why it's on discount right there. Of course, there we go. Finally, it focuses. So Frantic Flea itself is ripped right off the label right there. We still got the 1996 Game Tech. But I don't really care about that because I don't, care about displaying my games like that. As long as the, the front label's in good shape, I'm pretty happy about it. I know there's some marker something smudged all over the back. But for the most part, at, again, $3.99, you grab it. And I did. And then for kind of the let's finish this up. A pack of Mortal Kombat trading game cards. I don't know. I found these at an outside flea market I was at. I think I paid $1 for them, which was a little steep. Honestly, I only wanted to pay like a quarter, but whatever. It was sealed still. You can see there were $2.50 originally. Not even that, not that expensive to begin with compared to what cards go for nowadays. 1992 Midway. So I thought we'd do a little unopening here and see what we get, see what they look like, considering this is apparently like a card game, not just, picture collectibles. Open that like a boss. Okay, so right off the bat, we got Johnny Cage, Babality finishing move. So apparently, back in the Mortal Kombat days, you could turn your team or your enemies into babies, I guess. I honestly don't remember Babalities. Defense card, we got Raiden or whatever. Kano Babality again, working his magic on Sonya Blade there, from what I can tell. Currently, the artwork it's American for sure. It's not that great looking, to be quite honest. I kind of don't care for the artwork too much, but Liu Kang Babality, Raiden Babality, oh my god, Scorpion Babality. Okay, that's pretty funny looking. Sonya Blade Babality again. Oh, is that all this is? Alright, special effect. Sub-Zero Babality, hilarious. Attack uppercut, I guess this would be your attack cards. Special effect Vendetta, special effect Khan's Throne, Raiden's Fury, and then Jade's Babality. Man, what is with all these Babality? I mean, I remember Fatality and I remember there being a couple others, but that's off the hook. So if you saw anything you liked today, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment below, let me know what you picked up, and talk to you next time. Peace. Yeah!